Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. I apologize for not having Astral Pack. I really don't do news in general, but I apologize for not having the Astral Pack. I was actually supposed to do it a couple days ago, but Dueling Network shut down, and I know how much everybody likes pictures instead of names. So we're just gonna get started. We're gonna go through the Astral Pack, see what's good in it, see what will potentially rise in price, what's worth nothing. We're gonna start off with Atlantean Dragoons. Um, it's an odd choice for an Astro Pack card. Mainly because first of all it already comes super. Secondly, it's just Atlantean Dragoons. I mean, you could have made something else super. I don't know, or Ultimate Rare. It just felt like a lackluster choice. From what I know, it does go for around $40. So if you can pick up one, then hey, trade it. I mean, because I don't think it's gonna get any higher. Next card is Photon Papillaritive. Pap, Photon Pap, okay? um, I felt that this was one of the better choices. Pap is, it only comes rare. So for us to get it as an ultimate rare, for everybody to rare out their decks, get that higher rarity, I felt that it was actually a pretty good choice. It does see a lot of play, and it's just an overall good rank 4xe. Now, this one is going to have you scratching your head. Spellbook Power. I think it should have been a super. Uh, it just doesn't merit that ultimate feel, if you ask me. Well, I guess because Secrets comes ultimate, Fate comes ultimate, this should come ultimate, and then Magicians comes ultimate, so you could have everything ultimate. But I think Wisdom should have got the ultimate, the ultimate treatment before Power. Wisdom is just an amazing card. It's a little more versatile in Spellbook of Powers. You can use Wisdom in Gravekeepers. You can use Wisdom in a lot of other choices. Power is more specific to Spellbooks. Not saying that it isn't versatile. Just Wisdom is a little more. I'm not gonna go through all the cards. Just the super rares. Yeah, just the super rares and the ultimate rares. I will go over the cards' names, and that's really about it. Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. I like this card. I've always liked this card. Why is it super rare? I have no idea. Should it have been super rare in the other pack, and then they just should have not mentioned it in this pack? Probably. But when one of your monsters is destroyed by battle by a card effect, special summon it. It's a 2200 attack monster. I really don't like its stats. If it were 23 or 24, it would be amazing, but his lowest stats hinder him. But overall, it's not a horrible card. It is a dragon. Chaos Dragons do like him. But like I said, if at most it should have just been a pack super and not in here at all. Um, Here comes one of my favorite cards in the pack that I would want. Geary Accelerator. Armors come super. Um, what else? The armors come super. The gear frames come super. Basically everything in your deck is super when you play Gear Gears. I mean, unless you got secret dualities and stuff, I don't know. But I think Accelerator being super is probably one of the things that they've gotten right. Granted, we're still waiting for Arsenal now, but I think Accelerator Super was the right step into the right direction. Um, Next, Atlantean Heavy Infantry, which I don't think it was bad. It's not great. I don't think it was bad. It's one of those meh. I mean, I'm pretty sure Merlantians, Mono Mermel, however they want to call themselves, they're gonna like this card and they're gonna want it. But to me, it was just, I'd rather have Swap Frog. Slushy. Now, if you guys ever went on Pojo, Kevin Tewart actually trolled us with this card before it was even announced. I took it as a troll because everything he says, he never wants to give out information of Konami, but you never know. He actually told us something that we should have been paying attention to. As far as Slushy being super rare, again, I feel like in the interplanetary purpley thingy thorny dragon, it probably should have been a super rare in the pack. Slushy is a really good card. Hell, I wouldn't be mad if it was an ultra rare in the pack. In the right deck, Slushy is pretty good. So, I mean, granted, it at least merited super rare. So, I'm glad they got that right. Now, here's where it starts to get confusing. Fire Fist Hawk. I don't think I've seen a Fire Fist deck play this card. Um, eh, it's not a bad card. It's a decent card. It's not a great card. I think it should have stayed common, at least for now. At least till Fire Fist pick up a little more. Like I said, there's a lot of other cards that could have been super rare. I don't know, Swap Frog or practically anything else except for Fire Fist Hawk. It was just I don't know. I just don't know how to feel about it. It was disappointing. Um, Another disappointing one, Fire Fist Raven. So let's make Hawk and Raven super rare. Let's just make the birds super rare. I like that. Just another disappointing one. At least I think its effect is a little better. I mean, in terms of playing it with Fire Fist, but still, shouldn't even been in this set. It wasn't even worth it. Fire Fist players, to my knowledge, don't even play it if yet. But if you do get them, I'd probably hold on to them because they might go up in price. Who knows? I mean, Fire Fist might start playing them, and then they'll want the super rares instead of the commons. Harpy's Hunting Ground, which, if you ask me, they could have went Harpy's Hunting Ground, her Hysteric Party, or Harpy Queen. It really didn't matter. I felt that was actually, it wasn't a bad idea to get the Harpy's Hunting Ground super rares in there. I thought that was pretty good. I mean, it's not a horrible super rare. It's just not a super rare for me. But overall, it's a good card. It's good for them. It's a nice super rare. I don't know if the new Harpy deck will main these, but I'm pretty sure if they don't main them, they will at least side them because back row destruction is pretty good. It's pretty popular in the game. Gemini Spark. Okay, now this is my favorite card of the pack. Gemini Spark. If you have any, bring them to me. I want your super rare Gemini Sparks. I love Gemini Spark. This card has been waiting to get a rarity upgrade for the longest. In my opinion, you could have took out that damn freaking first card I showed you and put in Gemini Spark as an ultimate rare, and it would have been so much more lovely. It would have went lovely with my ultimate rare aliases, ultimate rare Crusaders. I would get them. It would look nice. But ultimately, I think that Gemini Spark was probably the best thing they could have did for the pack. In my opinion, it is the best card in the pack, mainly because I'm biased and I want them. So yeah, it was just great. Oops, Harpy's Hunting Ground and Gem Spark. This one was, it was just a little, it wasn't bad. It was just alright, cool. It's not horrible. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Spiritual Water Art Oi. For some strange reason, because Konami likes to do stuff, I have a feeling that in the next Astral Packs, they're gonna print all of the spiritual arts super rare. Why? Because Konami are jerks, and they don't understand that the only useful one that I can think of is Oi. Mainly because it's sitting in front of my face. But, yeah, Oi Super Rare is pretty good. I mean, it's better than pulling Hawk and Raven. So, I mean, I'd definitely rather get an Oi. It's good trade bait at the least. The last Super Rare would be the Almighty Trap Stun, which has actually been seen increased play. So it's not, it wasn't a bad idea. I mean, back then it was either gold or common, and a lot of people don't like the gold rarity. So Super Trap Stun was a pretty good idea. I liked it. It's not something that I would seek after. What I would seek after would be the Gemini Sparks, but still. And that's pretty much it for the reputable commons. I think Barox would be one of the most reputable because we haven't had one. This is our first print of Barox. So I'm going to hoard these cards just because of his attack score and his defense score. It's so cool. 1380 attack, 1530 defense. Oh my god, I love you, Konami. Go back to Duel Monster days where you only had 2,000 life points and he took out more than half of them. He was broken. But I think that was pretty neat to give us the reprint. I mean, to give us a print of Barox. I'm looking forward to Camion Wizard because it has a lot more plays. Barox is just a level 5 Dark Fiend, which pretty sure Night Reaper of the Horse or Nightmare on the Horse is probably zombie, but it basically does the same thing. But I can't wait to Camion Wizard. The next card would be Sky Scout. If you guys did not know, Sky Scout is now Harpy's brother, which makes a lot of sense now. Harpy's brother was excluded from the Harpy clan because the Japanese origin of the name wasn't the same as the Harpy cards. So now that they're reprinting it, they're going to change his name to Sky Scout, which is, I mean, it's a pretty good move. I wish that some erratas would be made to older cards, like if you ever print Summon Skull, just call it Archfiend Skull or whatever. You know, stuff like that. I can't wait to see stuff like that in Astral Pack if it does come in there. It was a pretty smart move. I mean, a lot of kids are going to get confused because they're going to, I'm going to summon the Harpy's pet dragon and summon Harpy's brother. And like, bro, it doesn't work that way. But still, whatever. Cool to you. I got Light and Darkness Dragon common, which it was at a ridiculous price since that Elemental Dragon crap came out. Light and Darkness Dragon common, I like it. None more much said. I'd rather have Secrets because I love Light and Darkness Dragon. It's one of my favorite cards. But common, might as well hoard commons. I have supers, I have ultras, and I have secrets. I like my supers the most. Commons are pretty good. Another great card. Justice of Prophecy comes. I'm not going to show it to you guys. Sorry about that. Pot of Avarice common. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not amazing. That's basically it for Astral Pack 2. Overall, since you're practically getting the pack for free, pulling a $40 Atlantean Dragoons, or a full-time Papyrolitive, or a Spellbook Power, or any of the super rares for practically nothing is pretty good. But if you pull that Gemini Spark or that Gear Geek Accelerator, bring them to me. Thank you guys for watching the TheCaliEffect. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. Tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you want on my YouTube channel. I'm very open to suggestions. Shout out to Yubel Mastery. We've been arguing and complaining about Dueling Network not working, and you know you got to give them some props for how you about to get it. Also the TJ's channel, which is some bunny crap on the front. I don't remember the name. He's gonna hate me for it, but oh well. Shout out to everybody else that supported me and helped me throughout this channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching the TheCaliEffect.